Hi. Somebody posted online this morning that they were having problems when they were stopping the threads, and they ended up with a little nest underneath. And basically what's happening is that they're not bringing the bobbin thread up to the top of the quilt and making sure that it's secure. And that happens whether you're piecing on a domestic machine or whatever. You really need to secure your top and bottom threads when you start out. This is the little trick that I use, and hopefully you can find it helpful as well. The first thing I'm going to do is do a needle down and needle up so that I can get my bobbin thread up to the top of the quilt. Pull that through, and you can see I'm leaving a fairly long thread tail, and at least 6 to 8 inches is what I like to do. Now then, drop your needle back down in that same hole again. Okay, now that's going to stabilize everything. Nothing's going to move around on you. The next thing I do is I have box after box after box of these old hat pins. And I use these to stabilize my quilt when I'm loading and all sorts of different things. But what I do is I will take, let me see if you can see it here. I will take a stitch, usually further away, but I will take a stitch in my top, about a 1/2 inch stitch, something like that. Then I will take my thread tails and I'm going to wrap them around that hat pin in a figure 8. 2-3 times is plenty. And you can see that that thread is now secured. I don't have to hang on to anything. I can have 2 hands on the handles. I can have one here if I need a little bit more pressure down on my table or whatever. And from here you can just take off. You do not have to worry about thread nets underneath.